What's going on, fellow humans? It's Brad here. So this week I wanted to make a quick video to talk about opportunity zones. Where are they? When were they created? And what are they all about? Opportunity zones, or OZs for short, were a creation of the 2017 tax law change. It's a great chance for someone with capital gains from a recent sale of property on an investment property to defer or potentially eliminate all of those capital gains by investing in a designated area designed as an opportunity zone by the federal government. So what's the point of all of this? Well, the point is to take an area that was economically depressed historically and lift it up with investor capital. The first step somebody might want to do is find an opportunity zone fund and then connect with those people in hopes of putting your investor capital in. Keep in mind at this point, no capital gains are due from the sale of your recent property. Then the fund which has collected your money goes out and invests in real estate or businesses in that opportunity zone. Keep in mind in a city like Nashville right now, these opportunities are everywhere. All right, so let me break it down for you. 2 local opportunity zone zones. First one that comes to mind, Bordeaux. This is an area on the other side of the river, west of North Nashville, west of the Nations, kind of over there. An area quickly changing. So if you're ever in that part of town, go check it out. You'll see what I mean. The second and biggest one right now, the River North development, where Oracle is going to be. So if you don't know where that is, that campus is north of the Titan Stadium, north of Topgolf, east of downtown, west of East Nashville. At this point, I've pretty much made it as precise as I can. So what did they do? The guys that put this piece and this deal together have spent the last 20 years assembling all this land in what was once a heavily industrialized area. Honestly, quite frankly, an area nobody was thinking about. Nobody knew what would become of this area and this city 20, 10, even 5 years ago. Don Allen and Monroe Investment Partners Capital, something to that effect, spent all this time assembling the land. And then their lottery ticket was made and cashed when the Opportunity Zone was created. It gave investors a great deal of reasoning and money to go and plug in there. And in recent months, they have sold a bunch of that land off to the tune of $250 million. So here's where it gets really, really interesting. A big part of doing this, if you're an investor, is the deferment or potentially the elimination of capital gains. So if you keep your money in a project for 5 years, 5 whole years, whenever you do get out, 10% of that tax bill is wiped away. If it's 7 years, it's 15%. And to really incentivize you just a few years more, if you keep it in there for 10 years, you've completely eliminated all of your capital gains that you would have had to pay on the previous sale of that property. But here's the downside. Not all projects are created equal. Not all groups are created equal. Some people are just better business people than others. So if you're gonna get involved in one of these things, know what you're getting involved with. Really, if someone approaches you, they should already have an ideal property, development, design, something tangible in writing for you to review. And then they should try and collect the money from you. A lot of these groups are going out, these kind of fly-by-night groups. They're easy to spot. Quite frankly, I get hit up by a lot of them, and they're like, hey man, if you'll put in X amount of dollars now, we're working to assemble something. It's an obvious no from me, dog, as Randy Jackson would say. All right, so as we wrap up here, if you are interested in participating in an Opportunity Zone investment, best website I can give you is greaternashvilleqoz.org. Go to it. It kind of breaks down a number of opportunities. It's sponsored by the Chamber of Commerce, private businesses. It's pretty well set up. So with that in mind, thank you for joining us today. We hope to see you soon. Our contact info is beneath the video here, and we'll see you soon. Thank you very much.